What's up, everybody? Stephen Williams, founder and president of the creditrepairshop.com, doing a update on this here. This was another settlement, class action settlement with one of the credit reporting agencies where they, in a roundabout way, they've agreed to a settlement, but they did not agree that they did anything wrong. So what happened was they were placing public records information on their credit reports uh, from four individuals, and this is dated for June 28th, 2015 to May 14th, 2019. I'm pretty sure that it was probably happening a lot more even before that, but this is just what they had agreed upon was going to be the time frame, and probably individuals that saw this information was probably it had a lot of people that had complained about it at that time in between that time. But basically what it was either incomplete information about tax liens or civil judgments on people's credit reports, and it was not done accurately, and that was used in a way to hurt people, especially when they were applying for a job or when lenders were looking at it. They were like, this stuff is not accurate the way that you're placing it. And even if you did have a civil judgment or a tax lien, it has to be on there the proper way, or it is not technically valid to be placed on your credit reports. And that's what we do here at the Credit Repair Shop, and what really takes a lot of time when we are repairing people's credit, and it sometimes I get a little frustrated. I know my customer service team gets a little frustrated, is because this stuff takes time from them giving back information. So when we mail out the disputes or validation, we have to get that information back, and then really from what they state on there is going to be the next step of where the real digging down deep work starts. And this is exactly what was happening with this credit reporting agency, is when people were looking at their credit reports and they were seeing that they had tax liens, civil judgments, bankruptcies, stuff like that on there. It was incomplete. And I used to see this a lot where they would have on there that a person filed for bankruptcy. They didn't even have the complete uh, we call them the case file numbers, were not complete. You can't do that to someone on their credit reports, or they would have it complete on one and not complete on another, incorrect numbers, all types of stuff was not complete, and they can't have that. You have a right to have everything 100% complete on your credit report. So what happened was is that one of the things in their settlement is that Equifax was going to cease all civil judgment and tax liens for a period of time, where they were not going to report them on there. That was just one of the things that they were going to do. And actually, what happened was that went across the board, and the other bureaus, TransUnion and Experian, also agreed to that because they just did not want to end up being sued the same way that Equifax got sued. Something that I did notice is that they're using the same company to deal with these settlements, and I'm going to go and show you the website for that in a second. So now, uh, if the settlement is approved, you will benefit from the proposed settlement. Equifax will stop reporting civil judgments and tax liens for a period of time. You will not you will not release your individual claims unless you accept a payment from Equifax, but you will not be able to sue Equifax on a class action basis for the claims at issue on the settlement, which is what's going on right here. If you object, which this is time frame has been passed, so basically for this video, we're just talking about getting the stuff removed off your credit reports. Um, if the settlement is approved, you may be eligible to submit a request for an automatic payment of $1,500 if you suffered any adverse actions, which I'm going to show you how you can submit some information on how to get that. So this here was if you were going to object. The other way is right now, which could potentially benefit you, is where you could submit to be able to potentially get $1,500. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's see here. What is a lawsuit about? Let's go into more about it so you can see if you potentially maybe was harmed by it. The lawsuit claims that Equifax reported inaccurate public record information in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You can look that up. The Reporting Act is states that how they have to place stuff on your report accurately. So you could have information on there that technically is accurate, but if it's not 100% reported accurate, because this is not a government agency, this is a private company that is selling your information to people to make uh, decisions on giving you credit or the interest rate you're getting you insurance or anything that involves you looking at your credit, like getting a job. So if it's not 100% accurate, they are actually showing someone information, providing someone information for a fee that is supposed to be 100% accurate on you. They're doing that they're doing that inaccurately, which that harms you. So this is why this lawsuit actually came into contention. So um, right here, the court did not decide whether Equifax violated the law. Instead, both sides agreed to settle to resolve cases and provide benefits to consumers, which is a good thing because at least uh, they said that they just rather go ahead and just finish everything off and start getting resolutions to people as soon as possible. Here's the next thing. How do you know if I'm part of the settlement? You are included in the proposed settlement if between June 28, 2015 and May 14, 2019, Equifax issued your credit report to a third party, which is such as a lender or a creditor, to obtain information about your credit. If your report contained a tax lien or civil judgment or anything not accurately described or did not belong to you, which we know that it's not gonna really hit this part here, not belong to you. Some of the times that could potentially happen, but what it mainly comes down to is that they were reporting tax liens inaccurately and they were reporting civil judgments inaccurately. Here is, if you want to learn more about it, here is and I'm going to take you to this page in a second. This is the website they set up, the same that they set up for the other attorney general set up for Santander. So I think that this is the same company. Here is the toll-free number that you can also call to see more, to learn more information on that. And I invite you to go to this page here so you can see more on the settlement to see if you can get the payment here because that's going to benefit you. So let's go to the site. This is the site for the class action judgment. It's let's move this up here. Equifax Public Records Settlement.com. It shows the dates here. Um, the deadline. We still got ways away, more than a year. So there's no problem with that. It looks like they're going to be doing the right thing. This shows again what we just kind of went through. Right here is where you need to click so you can get this information on there. I'm going to also put these links below the video, but you want to click here so you can get the $1,500 payment. A lot of you probably had public records information or tax liens or civil judgments placed on your credit reports at that time period, and you can get a $1,500 settlement, from Equifax if get this in. And even if you may not qualify, you might want to still fill that in. If you had a civil judgment or anything tax lien during that period of time, to just see. Let them work that out to see if you qualify or you don't qualify. So hope this was some helpful information. I want to keep you up to date on these types of class action lawsuits as they come available. And this is Stephen Williams, founder and president of the creditrepairshop.com. If you need your credit reports and scores, remember everything starts there. Go to www.your, the number 3scores.com. And if you need help with your credit, go to our website, thecreditrepairshop.com, and I'll put the links right here on the video. And thank you. And until next time, and please make sure to like this video and share it so other people can take advantage of this $1,500 payout. There is no maximum on the payout like with other settlements. They're going to pay everyone that qualifies, so maximum number of people that can get the $1,500 payout if you qualify. Thanks a lot.